Every year, the personal development industry makes over $10 billion worldwide. It's a booming market with gurus promising to change your life in just 30 days. But what if I told you that a lot of what they're selling isn't the truth? In fact, 85% of people who buy self-help products say they don't see lasting results. So, where's the disconnect? Personal development is often sold as the secret to happiness, success, and wealth. But behind the shiny promises, there's a darker truth. The advice many of these gurus sell isn't as effective as they claim. In this video, we're going to expose the hidden strategies personal development experts use to sell you lies, and how you can avoid falling for them. You'll discover why chasing perfection can actually slow your progress, how quick fix promises are just clever marketing, and why following someone else's blueprint might be the worst mistake you can make. Stay tuned because the truth behind the personal development world may surprise you. Chapter 1. The Guru's Mirage. Why self-help may not be helping you. Personal development gurus often create a perfect life image that is almost too good to be true. They show you a life full of success, happiness, and freedom, making it seem like all you need to do is follow their steps to achieve the same results. But this perfect life is usually a mirage, a shiny illusion that hides the complexity of real personal growth. Many gurus are experts at marketing and storytelling, making their life seem like it's the ideal goal for everyone. However, research shows that chasing a flawless lifestyle can actually harm your mental health. A study by the American Psychological Association found that social media portrayals of perfect lives are strongly linked to anxiety and depression, as people compare themselves to unrealistic standards. In reality, no one's life is perfect, not even those who sell the dream. The truth is that personal development is about progress, not perfection. It's a constant journey of growth, with ups and downs. Gurus often sell you the fantasy that once you master their method, everything will fall into place. This leads to false expectations and disappointment when life doesn't unfold as easily as promised. It's important to recognize that personal growth isn't about achieving perfection, it's about continuous improvement. Success doesn't happen overnight. Take, for example, the idea that you can achieve balance in every area of your life simultaneously. According to a study from the Harvard Business Review, trying to balance everything equally leads to burnout. No one can have it all together all the time. Real personal growth comes from learning to handle the ebbs and flows of life and focusing on progress, not a flawless outcome. Chapter 2. The Myth of Quick Fix Transformation. Why instant results are a scam. Personal development gurus often promise instant transformations. Double your income in a month, lose weight in a week, or manifest your dream life in just 21 days. But these promises are misleading and unrealistic. In fact, experts agree that lasting change takes time. According to a study by the University of London, it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit, not the instant gratification promised by these programs. The allure of quick fixes is rooted in our culture of impatience. We live in a world of instant access and constant distractions, where we expect results immediately. But true personal growth doesn't work that way. If you're aiming for deep, lasting change, it's a slow and steady process. When gurus claim you can transform your life overnight, they're preying on your desire for quick results. These promises are often rooted in clever marketing, not real-life experience. A key issue with quick fix solutions is that they fail to teach the skills needed for long-term success. When gurus promote get-rich-quick schemes or offer shortcuts to self-improvement, they miss the mark on the true nature of progress. Real development is about learning how to handle setbacks and challenges. It's about resilience, not a fast track to success. Moreover, research in the field of psychology shows that rapid transformations often come with short-term results at best. The key to sustainable change lies in consistency. According to James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. In other words, the habits and systems you put in place are what lead to true transformation, not the promise of instant success. Chapter 3. The Dark Side of Motivation. How over-inspiration leads to burnout. Motivation is often sold as the key to success. Just stay inspired, and everything will work out. But here's the problem. Motivation is fleeting. It's easy to feel inspired in the moment, but maintaining that level of energy over the long term is unrealistic. Studies show that motivation alone isn't enough to guarantee lasting change. In fact, relying too heavily on motivation can lead to burnout. One of the dangers of over-inspiration is that it creates unrealistic expectations. You might feel motivated after watching a powerful motivational speech or reading a success story. But as the initial excitement fades, you're left with the reality of hard work, setbacks, and challenges. And that's when burnout sets in. A 2020 study by the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health revealed that over 40% of workers in the US experience burnout, often due to high expectations and excessive motivation to perform. Gurus know how to ignite that initial spark of motivation, but they often fail to teach you how to maintain it in the long run. Instead of focusing on the external motivation, true growth comes from internal factors like discipline, routine, and resilience. Motivation is great for getting started, but it's not enough to sustain progress. Take Elon Musk, for example. He's known for his ambitious goals and relentless work ethic, but his success comes from daily perseverance, not constant inspiration. In his book Tesla, Inc. and the Electric Revolution, Musk talks about the importance of a work ethic-driven mindset, where consistent effort outlasts momentary bursts of inspiration. Rather than relying on motivation, successful individuals build habits that drive them forward even when motivation is absent. This is a major blind spot in the personal development industry. Many gurus sell the idea that motivation is the key to everything, but they ignore the importance of long-term consistency. Motivation fades, but the systems and habits you build will carry you through the tough days when the inspiration has worn off. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to break free from the lies of the personal development world. Chapter 4. The Poverty of Perfection. How gurus sell you flawless life. Perfection is one of the most dangerous myths that personal development gurus sell. They often present themselves as flawless examples of success, perfect relationships, perfect health, and perfect careers. It's easy to get drawn into this idea, thinking that perfection is the ultimate goal. However, chasing perfection can actually hold you back from real growth. Perfectionism can lead to procrastination, stress, and a fear of failure. According to a study published in Psychological Science, perfectionism has been linked to higher levels of stress and anxiety. When you aim for flawlessness, you often set yourself up for disappointment, because real life is messy. Personal development shouldn't be about striving for an impossible ideal, but about learning to navigate imperfections and grow from them. One of the best examples of this is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F*** by Mark Manson. He argues that not everything is meant to be perfect, and trying to make it so can actually make things worse. Rather than focusing on becoming perfect, Manson suggests that we should embrace our flaws and focus on things that truly matter to us. True growth comes when we accept ourselves, flaws and all, and stop pretending that we need to be flawless. Many gurus promote the idea that you should eliminate all your weaknesses, but this doesn't account for the fact that your weaknesses can often teach you valuable lessons. Rather than eliminating weaknesses, we should focus on improving where possible, while also learning how to work with them. It's also important to remember that many of the perfect images these gurus present are curated or heavily edited. Social media, for example, is full of filters and staged photos that create an illusion of perfection. Real life, however, is full of messy moments. Gurus who promote perfection are selling a fantasy, not reality. Chapter 5. The one-size-fits-all fallacy. Why following the same path doesn't work. Another lie that personal development gurus often sell is the idea of a one-size-fits-all approach. They tell you that if you follow their exact blueprint or methodology, you'll achieve the same results they did. But the truth is that everyone's journey is different. What works for one person might not work for another. Research backs this up. According to a study by the University of California, personal development should be tailored to an individual's unique needs, circumstances, and goals. A blanket strategy won't work for everyone. People come from different backgrounds, have different resources, and possess different skills, so why should one method work for all? Take Warren Buffett, for example. He achieved his success through a strategy of value investing, which is a long-term, disciplined approach. However, this wouldn't work for everyone, especially someone who needs quick results. Personal development is highly individual. Success comes from aligning your unique strengths and resources with a strategy that fits your life and goals. Many gurus offer a proven method for success, claiming that anyone who follows their plan will achieve the same outcome. But these promises ignore the fact that our strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities are not the same. Even within the same industry, two people might have completely different experiences with the same strategies. The key to success lies in finding what works for you, not copying someone else's path. Rather than following a rigid formula, focus on creating a personalized plan that reflects your own values, skills, and aspirations. This will give you a better chance of long-term success. A tailored approach allows you to adapt and pivot as your life and goals evolve, something a one-size-fits-all method can't offer. Chapter 6. The Illusion of Control. How gurus use fear of failure to keep you hooked. Personal development gurus often prey on the fear of failure. They make you believe that if you don't follow their advice, you'll miss out on success, happiness, and wealth. By playing into this fear, they create a false sense of control. The idea is simple. If you follow their steps exactly, you'll have control over your life and avoid failure. But the reality is much messier. Failure is a natural part of life. According to a study from the University of Toronto, failure is actually essential for personal growth and learning. In fact, some of the most successful people in the world have failed multiple times. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." What gurus often fail to mention is that life is unpredictable. There are no guarantees, no matter how perfectly you follow a system. Personal development isn't about avoiding failure, it's about learning how to handle it. In fact, some of the greatest lessons come from mistakes. By embracing failure as part of the journey, we become more resilient and adaptable. Gurus sell the illusion of control by focusing only on success and ignoring the reality that failure is often part of that process. They make you feel like if you don't succeed, it's your fault for not following their advice to the letter. But the truth is that success isn't guaranteed, no matter how hard you try. The key to real growth is learning to cope with failure and use it as a stepping stone to something better. When you understand that failure is not the end, but a lesson in disguise, it changes your approach to personal growth. Instead of fearing failure, see it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and adapt. Real success isn't about avoiding failure at all costs, it's about bouncing back stronger every time you fall. If you've found these insights helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode on how to navigate the world of personal development without falling for the lies.